Finally, we get to be together. Only because I finally convinced Dom to wear pants.
Yeah, he bought me out with a KFC snack plate and extra cheese sauce.
The cost of wearing pants. So anyway, there is a good reason why we're here together today, and it's to build a really special keyboard. Dom? Oh, okay.
So this is the kind of weird shit he likes. I build expensive normal looking keyboards, but what we have here today is an expensive 40% keyboard by QuarKeys.
The Z40.
Yes, the Z40 revision 4, but it's I'm such a shitty host. So it's a 40% with an aluminum case and a optional brass feet, which is like super fancy. It's like mirror polished and everything. It comes in a FR4, carbon fiber or brass plate options, and it's mounted in a special poron foam dampened tray mount, O-ring, whatever you call it. It's better than tray mount, that's the whole point. It's a pretty clever engineering point. You'll see more about it later on in the build video.
We have someone else on the other side of Malaysia helping us out with this build, because as small as this ortholinear keyboard is, you can put two types of switches. So you get to put the normal switch, which we did, and you can put the TTC Low Profile switches, which is what our other friend did. So Dom, these are the ink blacks, right?
Get around ink black V2s, lube and film, pretty much everything.
My goodness, he told me how premium that option is in the keyboard world, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna use it. We've actually spent a bit of time building this. Like we spent so much time just lubing and and filming these switches. I almost broke my back, as you can see in this B-roll.
It's mostly me doing everything.
Actually, it's just him doing it. But I love the aesthetic. I don't know why ortholinears aren't a thing. I mean, yeah, it's not as ergonomic as everything else, but there's just this style and statement that it makes, being aesthetic the way it is. So Dom's gonna be going through the build with you guys, while I'm just going to be sitting in a corner because this isn't my world, it's his.
What's up guys, it's me Dom here, and I'll be taking you guys through the build of this keyboard. So you can see here that when I'm testing the PCB, always test your PCB to make sure everything works beforehand. This is a 40% ortholinear called QuarKeys. The prototype version is called Quark, but there was a conflicting name of another existing PCB, so the production version will be called QuarKeys instead. And you notice that there are actually 4 pins instead of the usual 2, and that's because this PCB supports MX style switches as well as low profile switches. The spacebar has a normal plate mounted stab where you push it in, but if you use MX style switches, you won't be needing that. So most of the videos on YouTube right now are using low profile, so instead of that we'll be using MX style switches because Tommy provided us Gateron V2 ink blacks. Hey guys, future Dom here. I thought they were Gateron ink blacks, but these are actually Durock L7s. They look exactly the same, and I didn't check for the housing, so I just thought they were ink black V2s. So they're not. They're Durock L7s. In the packaging, it comes with like extra O-rings, but those are for like low profile switches. You can put them in to make like the key travel even shorter than low profile. So if you're into that, that exists for the Z40 kit, just for your information. I've never heard of that before, but just like the dual pin design PCB, this is a pretty smart idea from Tommy. Once the switches were done lubing, I put them on, including the PCB poron foam, and then I soldered everything together. So we got the black case with the optional brass mirror finish feet, which is super premium and gives it like a steeper typing angle. So if you have that, you should install that first, as well as the 4 rubber feet, and it screws into the case with 4 sunken screws into the back. If you're doing an MX style build like me, you should also install the 4 standoffs into the case. Before you install the PCB plate combo, there's also poron foam into the case. There was really no expense spared here. This is a very premium design. So the PCB has 4 screw hole points, and when you put in a screw, you can put in a washer to hold it in place. And then there's this like poron foam sticker thingy that you place on it for cushioning. So instead of having a harsh tray mount sound, it gets softer thanks to the poron foam. And when you're done with the 4 screws, you can screw in the top with the Allen keys provided. And part of the kit also comes with these like XDA ortholinear compatible keycaps. So you don't have to worry about it. If you buy the default base kit, you get pretty much everything you need to build a Z40. Group buy is closing in on 15th August for the first round. which is about a couple days from when I'm recording this. So we try to do this as fast as we could, but it's closing really soon. But don't worry, there's a second round. Starting on 16th of August 2021, and the first 50 Z40s made will have Founders Edition at the back of them, instead of Z40 Revision 4 at the back. So once you're done putting on your keycaps, you're pretty much finished with your build. You can remove the keycaps around the screw holes and tweak the screws to see how flexible you want it. It's like a O-ring burger gasket mount on the Tofu 65, except it's a really premium 40% ortholinear. There is no reset button at the back of the PCB, but if you want to reset, there's two LED holes on the PCB that you can short, and it'll just reset it to flash the software. But you probably won't need that, as the board comes pre-flashed with VIA, I think. And there you have it, the build is done.
And that was a quick sound test using the QuarKeys Z40. So overall, I've been using the Durock black switches, which are regular in size, with the default Doubleshot PBT XT8 profile keycaps. So anyway, our friend is SyaSya. She is building the exact same build with the TTC Low Profile. So take it away, SyaSya. Let's see what you got.
Hi Zen, thanks so much for mentioning me. This is how the Z40 looks like in pastel pink ceramic coating with TTC Low Pro switches. For my personal opinion, I am just a sucker for 40% ortholinears. I think they're the best layout. Watch my video on my channel Wan Syzlina to see me build it step by step and share my love of 40% keyboards. It looks a lot more compact and low profile and feels amazing and absolutely comfy to type with.
So thank you guys for watching this segment. My name is Zen the Geek. You can check out my channel at Zen the Geek. And if you want to see the Z40 with the TTC low profile switches, you can head over to Wan Syzlina's channel. Her content is great, it's amazing. And please give her a like and subscribe. Thanks, SyaSya. See you next time.